Hey my contemporary dancers, these next combinations from me today are both a little bit more of a jazz flair, and I'm going to have more of an instructional how-to for this particular group of combinations, so that way, since we're not in class together, it's the other ones that we did that had the cool shadows and stuff. Like, we already know those ones. I don't need to teach them to you. But these ones, since they're kind of new, because we kind of don't want to do the same thing over and over again at home, right? Kind of break up the monotony a little. So I've got two new Battement style combinations that kind of are more in the jazz family than contemporary. They take up a considerable amount of space, so make sure you have the space that you need. Not all of my combinations are this big, but I don't know what it is about having only a small space. I must make it bigger for some reason right now. But just bear with me. I promise it can kind of go back and forth and you can make it smaller. I'll show you a couple adaptations you can do, so that way, say you don't want to roll on the floor. For those of you who do, there's a floor roll in one of them, yeah. But if you don't, say, you can still just chaîné instead and totally stay on the counts. It might actually be easier. After doing it a couple times, you might be done rolling on the floor. That's what happened to me. Anyway, so let me break down the combinations. The first one is kind of the hardest one. So, and I'll upload both of these as separate videos with the combinations, and that way you don't have to listen to the instructional every time you do them, but just to get your bearings on it, you've got this, right? You can always come back if you need to, but hopefully you can fly little birdies and have fun dancing. Alright, and both of these songs are already on the contemporary playlist, so if you don't follow it on Spotify, hit me up for the link and I'll be glad to send it to you, and then you can just dance to your heart's content without having to even watch any videos. Yeah? Or the shadow dancer in your head can dance while you're doing random chores. That's what I do. That's like 75% of my practicing. I kid you not. Okay, anyway, but back onto the combinations. For some reason, both of these combinations are a cross-step, cross-side kick intro. I'm just feeling it. I don't know what it is. Just gonna roll with it. Roll with it with me, would you? So we're gonna start crossing our right leg over. So cross 1, 2, 3, kick 4, ball change, and fan kick 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll to the floor, 2, 3, 4. So you should be on your right leg, step back with the left, like so, groove back, step, touch, and pull that back as far as you can so you have room to go again. See, I tried. Step, touch. You just put your weight on that left foot, so you can just take that right foot and do the same side again. Cross step, cross side kick, ball change, fan kick. Either roll to the ground to the right or to the left, I'm so sorry, or a left chaîné, then put your weight on that right foot and step, touch. And then after you step, touch, say you want to go to the other side. Just do a little little hoppy coupe thing to go to the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. To the floor. Step, touch. Okay? I'm going to put just a sample of that one on here just to get the feel of it with the music. That way when I put the whole other video on, you can just knock yourself out and go to town. But that way we at least feel this one before we move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See? Not that bad. Let's take it to the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just our little sample for that. We'll have a whole other video of just that, ad nauseum, with the cool shadow backdrop. Catching my breath. Okay. So see, yeah, if I'm out of breath and you're out of breath just from trying it, that's a great combination. It's fun, right? Okay. So So here's the next one. This one was actually I sent out a request, 4 requests to one of our dancers, and she gave me back this little gem. So thanks, Anna, for this little hookup you got for me. We're going to start with the step, the cross step, cross side kick, just like the last combo, and into a ball change, kind of a fan kick, but not a fan kick, then a chassé ball change, jazz square. I know, it kind of sounds cheesy, but it's actually really fun. So, we're going to cross step, cross side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ball change, but not a fan kick, just a knee around. Fondue, bring the arms in. And now for those of you who are working on layouts, lengthen up and out, bringing both shoulders back as you kick and développé. Pop into a chassé, pulling this back if you're working on that layout. If you're not, just stay sharp. It can stay sharp, it can go into that contemporary whoosh. Either one, oh, take both shoulders. I didn't take this other one. That's my wonky side. It doesn't want to do what I want it to. Did you have a wonky side? If you do, let me know. Mine's my right side. Is it just like my dominant side? Why is it that way? I don't know. Anyway, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's that swivel. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so like a little half ball change. This one is going to alternate sides every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just kind of playing with the arms after that développé, chassé layout. Have fun with it. Let's try this one with the music just to get our bearings with it, and then we'll have a fun full video just for this combination later. 6, 7, 8. There's something in my head keeping me awake, and I wonder if I'll ever let it go. Now I'm laying in my bed, up in outer space, trying to think there's maybe something you should know. I'm a little bit hard to love. Yeah, I'm a little bit hard to love. See, I mean, it's brand new to me too, but we'll have this just a fun one to play with later. Can I knock the new off of it, just kind of how we do in class, since it's something we've not done before. And if you have any questions, reach out with a text, an email, a comment on the video, however I can help you. Let me know. I'm here for you. Well, thanks for learning those 2 new Battement-based combinations with me today with a cross-step, cross-side kick. We've got a little theme, huh? And those are more jazz-influenced than contemporary-influenced. And another side note, for those of you who may not be a part of our GDA family and understand my personal philosophy on contemporary dance, I take my contemporary as its choreography style, but if you don't have foundations in other genres like lyrical, ballet, jazz, and even hip-hop, then you're going to have a hard time piecing together the elements. So my contemporary classes, our choreography is very contemporary, but our across-the-floor stuff tends to be a little smattering of everything, so we can practice those transfers of weight and those isolations in our body and working through things, so that way when we get to choreography it's less awkward. So that's why when you see my contemporary class combinations, you might go, that feels a little more commercial, or that feels a little bit more like lyrical, that feels a little bit more like this or that or the other. That's because until there's a finished choreographed piece, pardon my stumble there, then the style is really irrelevant. And that's my personal opinion, and you're allowed to disagree, and that's the beauty of the art form of dance. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks for coming to this moment with Miss Jessica with me. Bye.